Let me tell you all the story of St. Patrick.
He is the patron saint of Ireland.
When he was 16, he had a very, 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 very difficult time when he was actually captured and held hostage, would you believe? That had nothing to do with me, and I've the birth cert to prove it. He worked as a shepherd for 6 years. Well, hey, says you. But they didn't pay him a penny, says I. Whoa.
And rightly so. He was nothing more than a glorified taxi driver for those sheep anyway. After 6 years of captivity, or under level 5 restrictions, he heard a voice in his head saying it was time to go home.
Now, he said he heard a voice, but Patrick was rumoured to be fond of the old poaching. So who's to say he wasn't just peace? So he fled Ireland, went back to Britain, became a priest, and then came back to Ireland.
Yeah, he wanted to come back to Ireland to spread the word of God and love and peace, and he did that by boxing the face off all the pagans.
He was a true Irish patriot, you know. He might have left Ireland, but at least he came back. Unlike some at the World Cup.
Oh, listen, that's because you never accused of faking injuries and going against his teammates. So get your facts right. Don't be talking nonsense, Mick, okay?
Yeah, well, this guy St. Patrick, he's a cod. The guy's a spoofer, okay? He wasn't even Irish, baby.
You should take that back! That you're a disgrace! That's the bottom of the barrel now! He brought Christianity to this country!
How will you relax?
And he got rid of all these snakes as well. There's not a snake at all in the country because of him.
He came back, he told them snakes you do nothing. No one is to do nothing. Get the f*** out of here.
And as a fellow Irish man, I want to quote the great Seamus Heaney, who wrote,
"And I'm Irish too. We used to have a dog. It was an Irish wolfhound dog, big dog. And that makes me, I think, 1% fantastic."
St. Patrick was a wonderful individual, you know. Very brave, courageous, you know. And very humble. Just like me.
You know, Jesus Christ, St. Patrick was such a beautiful, beautiful soul, you know, and he'd be just often found wandering around the town.
Flaking, lads, you know, with the stick, you know, off the left, off the right, you know. He loved the flake. That was the man, you know.
The man was a pure genius. To dedicate 1 day a year to just go on drinking, that is genius stuff.
You know, I'm not going to be drawn on anything with St. Patrick, you know. No. You know, he's had plenty to say about me down through the years, so, and he can say what he likes, so.
You can't have a name like McConaughey and not be Irish. Everybody knows that my hero is St. Patty.
St. Patrick, not Petty! Stop calling him Petty, will ye? St. Patrick!
All right, Mr. President, relax. So that there is the story of St. Patrick. He died March 17th, 461 AD. It was one of the biggest funerals I was ever at. It was huge. Slán go fór, agus le féile Pádraig son a bitch.